guys, I'm Tiffany and today I'm going to be talking about the best books of 2021. So the first book is So We Meet Again. Jessie is unfairly laid off from her job. She moves back home with her parents and runs into her old nemesis Daniel. She works with him to relaunch her YouTube channel. This book had heart. It had comedic moments. It was like a nice warm hug. Given the state of the world, I could really relate to Jessie. While I'm not one for the cooking content, I still loved this book. I liked Daniel, the mom, and Jessie herself. The ending was very weak, but I still enjoyed the story overall. I highly recommend it. The next book is Throne of Glass. Assassin Selena Sardothian must compete as the prince's champion to win her freedom. Along the way, however, contestants turn up dead, leading Selena to uncover many secrets. I thought this book was very well written. While I'm not one for third-person perspective, this one really worked. While I felt we were told Selena was powerful instead of being shown, I still liked it. Dorian was a good character, and I liked the foreign princess. I loved this one scene between Selena and Kale. It was top tier. This story wasn't without its flaws, but I had a lot of fun. The next book is You Deserve Each Other. Naomi can't stand Nicholas. Too bad she's engaged to him. When it turns out Nicholas isn't happy with this arrangement either, the two prank and sabotage each other in order to end the engagement. But when they're finally being themselves, holding nothing back, their love for each other slowly comes back. This was brutal. So much of the time I wanted Naomi to leave him. He was a total mama's boy and neglected Naomi time and again. It was very hard to see the positives in Nicholas, but eventually he grew on me. Sarah Hogel did a great job showing us the fall and rise of Nicholas. Naomi deserved better, and he worked to do better by her. Naomi had some work to do, yes, but I was definitely on her side and completely understood her position. When they started to fall in love again, it was amazing. I still have some ill will towards Nicholas. He messed up a lot. But I'm happy they got together. We got the miscommunication trope, but the story was real and it was really great. The next book is Frat Girl. Delta Tau Chi is in trouble. They've been doing a lot of misogynistic things and they're at risk of being banned from the school. We follow Cassie as she proposes an experiment to pledge the fraternity and prove their misogynistic behavior. But things aren't as simple as they appear. Some of the DTC brothers are much more than Cassie ever expected to find in a frat house. With her academic future on the line and her heart all tangled up in a web of her own making, Cassie will ultimately have to determine what the F word is all about. This book was really great. I've lately been getting into more about feminism and stuff like that, and it was a really interesting book because when I was reading it, especially at the start, I thought we were totally on Cassie's side. She was totally in the right. And I thought, oh, I'm supposed to agree with everything she's saying. And she seemed pretty right to me. But then it was getting into some interesting things, talking about how it's more the culture in society than just the individual guys there. Plus, there were some really good guys there. I'm not totally down. Personally, I'm not totally down with fraternities. It is really messed up, a lot of the stuff they do, but it was still a very interesting story and interesting to see all the sorts of things that it's not all black and white, and just because she's a feminist doesn't mean she's always on the right side. It was very interesting. I really liked the story as a whole, and I definitely learned some new information. The last book is The Fifth Wave. Now, The Fifth Wave is about Cassie. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Cassie the Frat Girl, Cassie from The Fifth Wave. Anyway, so Cassie Sullivan, she is in Ohio. But then an alien spaceship comes to Earth, and it doesn't take long for the aliens to wipe out most of human civilization. So it follows two perspectives, Cassie and Zombie, and one follows the army and what they're doing to counteract against the aliens, and the other follows Cassie as she's more in solitary and she's stuck on her own until she meets Evan Walker. Now, the first time I read this was back in 2013 when it first came out, and I was in the peak demographic, so technically that would make more sense for me to like it, whatever. And I was very nervous. I've been postponing doing a reread on this for a long time. I've just been so concerned that like I'm not gonna like it, that, you know, after so many years it's just not gonna work. But fortunately it was still great. I still gave it 5 stars. It's just an awesome book. And shout out to Robin, who buddy read it with me. I'll link her channel down below. So if anyone wants to read The Fifth Wave, please do. It is a great book, super awesome. And yeah, and those were my favorite books of 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye!